It is another day in 2025 paradise. We're sitting here having our morning coffee, and I wasn't planning on doing this video today, but there have been some spooky developments. So you know, it is officially time for, we usually do some sort of annual, I don't know what I call it, like Halloween is coming vlog or pre-Halloween vlog. That's what we're doing today. We're gonna look at some new code oranges or spooky developments, basically just people putting out Halloween already, and I'm so excited. It is May and we're seeing Halloween. I'm loving every second of this. So, you know, we gotta make a whole event of it. So we're gonna do some online shopping. We're gonna do some in-person hunting because I saw on, was it TikTok? I don't know where I saw it, but I saw that TK Maxx, which isn't in the States, I don't think it's in the States. I think we just have TJ Maxx. I don't know if it was in the UK or if it was in Canada or where it was, but TK Maxx was putting out some Halloween blankets. I mean, I know that's nowhere near around here, but that still means we're gonna get out on the hunt and we have to go check it out and see if our TJ Maxx Maxx's, whatever, plural TJ Maxx has Halloween out. Blankets, pillows, towels, I don't care. We're gonna go on the hunt and check it out. And then I also wanted to run by At Home again or At Gnome to see if they have anything else besides gnomes there. So we're gonna do a little online shopping, a little hunting. It'll be a whole pre-Halloween, Halloween is coming vlog extravaganza. But to start this off, y'all, I saw this. Somebody, let me put my phone right here on my computer. So someone in the Spooky family a couple of videos ago said that you saw Spooky Town, the Limax Spooky Town. What was that? Are we under some sort of storm? We're going to have storms today. It's nice and gloomy and overcast. It's been a little misty this morning. It is the perfect day for a spooky vlog. But we also may or may not get tornadoes, which I'm hoping that doesn't happen because then it gets extra spooky in a way that I'm not really wanting. But we are in Kansas, y'all, so we got to prepare for everything. Anyways, okay. A spooky family member said in the comments that Limax Spooky Town is available at their Michael's store or starting to come out. And I was like, wait, what? So I looked online, didn't see anything yet. Then all of a sudden I looked online and there it was. In the flesh, well, not in the flesh, in the online flesh, in the non-flesh, in the bone. I don't know what we're calling the not flesh. But regardless, they have their Spooky Town. Here it is, here it is, here it is. Their early Spooky Town stuff is out online. Everything that I'm seeing is only available for pickup. So it's not actually out in stores. I don't think we're actually going to see a display. So we're going to take a little gander and I may or may not order something for pickup. And then we may have to get out and pick it up later. I've already taken a little bit of a sneak peek at some of this stuff. I kind of liked this one, the spooky Ferris wheel. This Jumping Jacks Ferris wheel. Because eventually in my Spooky Town, I'd like to do a little Halloween Town portion that's all jack-o'-lanterns, pumpkins, pumpkin patches. There's also this petrified forest tree house. It's got some little goblin looking guys. Oh, this guy has a bad wig though. Like look at this wig. Check this guy out. He looks like a founding father. Zelda's Black Hat Pizzeria. This is what interested me. This for my spooky graveyard portion of Spooky Town. It's got this, it's a lighted coffin. Look at this guy. The soundtrack is it. This is a bop, everybody. That was me playing my air violin, okay, everybody? So I'm definitely thinking, wait, is he doing an exorcism? We're adding this to cart. This is Drax. Wait, just Monsters on Main Street is what they're calling it. But look at this. Drax Cabinet of Curiosities. And look at the little Dracula in there. I'm definitely getting the coffin guy. And then we'll see if I can pick it up today. Anyways, now that our spooky situation is ordered and we're fully caffeinated, I figured I'd make a little breakfast before we go up and get ready. Because I have this breakfast factor meal. I have never tried their breakfast before, but I saw they had blueberry pancakes on there and they're gluten-free blueberry pancakes at that. And I never get to eat this kind of stuff unless I want to make it homemade from scratch, take a million hours. And this is just a quick little breakfast, 2 minutes, and this will be done. Anyways, this video is sponsored by Factor, by the way. And if you've been around here for a while, then you know that I'm obsessed with Factor because Factor has come through for my entire family right now. We've got 2 under 2. We are hanging on by a literal thread, and these Factor meals, super easy, 2 minutes, throw them in the microwave, and you have a nutritious and delicious meal ready to go. We typically do dinners. This is my first time trying the breakfast from Factor. We typically do dinners because that's what's easiest for us. But you can do breakfast, lunch, dinner. If you need lunches for work or you find yourself in a pinch for dinner and you just want something fast, yet nutritious, then enter Factor. And if you've never heard of Factor before, you haven't heard me jab my jaws about Factor and how much I love it. Factor delivers fresh, never frozen meals straight to your door. And every fresh, never frozen meal is chef crafted, dietitian approved, and ready to eat in just 2 minutes. You can choose from a weekly menu of 35 options, and they change up every single week, so you don't get the same options every week, so you never get tired of your meals, which is what I love about it. Popular options like Calorie Smart, Keto, Protein Plus, or Vegan and Veggie. Also, you can discover more than 60 add-ons every week, like breakfast, on-the-go lunch, snacks, and beverages to help you stay fueled and feel good all day long. And Factor meals eliminate the hassle of prepping, cooking, or cleaning up, which is what I love so much about it. It saves so much time. And of course, I've got a steal of a deal for you guys. You can head to factor75.com or click the link below and use code 50Libra to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first Factor box. That's code 50Libra at factor75.com to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first Factor box.
All right, let me just poke a couple of holes in this. All right, here's my breakfast. I've got pancakes, a bunch of syrup, and I even put some syrup on my sausages here, my chicken sausages, or is it turkey sausage? I don't know.
Get some syrup and butter. This is fulfilling all of my wildest gluten fantasies right now without being gluten. I don't know what's in that butter, cinnamon, something. It's delicious.
All right, Mr. Skeleton, sir, we are gonna go pick up our first Halloween decoration of 2025. We got to put on our sunglasses. Am I putting on sunglasses? Oh God, these are a disaster. Am I putting on sunglasses on the cloudiest day on the planet? Yes, indeed I am. And what's so weird is when I was younger, I don't know if anyone else was like this, I never wore sunglasses. Like in high school, never wore them. Didn't have any problems, no sensitivity whatsoever. Then I started wearing sunglasses. And once I started wearing sunglasses, I could not go back. It's like my eyes cannot see with any light shining on them. I turned into a vampire, I guess. I don't know. Let me take a little sip of my beverage. I've got some jabbing jaws to do, you guys, on our way. I purposely picked this Michael's for 2 reasons. One, we're going to go next door to TJ Maxx and scope out the set. See if they're preparing for anything. I just smacked my straw. And 2, I have some serious jaw jabbing to do. We have so much to talk about. We need to talk about this right now. Let's get out of here. Let's get cruising. All right, Mr. Skeleton, let's talk about this, sir. This is, I don't know what to make of any of what I'm about to tell you, but there have been some rumors, and I'll just say what it is. There have been some rumors that Bath & Body Works is going to put out a Summerween line. I don't know if anyone else has been seeing this out there in the Halloween world, but there's this big rumor that Halloween or Summerween at Bath & Body Works is coming. And I'm not sure about this rumor. I'm not sure. I don't know. Being a little Halloween nerd myself, I don't know what to make of it. So Bath & Body Works always puts out Halloween. Like they do 2 rounds of Halloween typically. So in the past, they've done their first round of Halloween in July, and then they do their second round of Halloween with some new items, like a couple of new items, and then restocked items from the first launch. They'll put that out, I want to say it's August. Last year they did, and I mentioned this when I was jabbing my jaws and nerding out in my, or maybe it got edited out. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure I jabbed my jaws about this. Bath & Body Works last year, the second round of Halloween, they did a Stranger Things launch. So instead of doing round 2 of Halloween, they did Stranger Things. That wasn't my favorite approach personally, because by the time I went to the store to look at the Stranger Things, the Stranger Things items, I don't know how I want to word it. Anyways, by the time I went to the store to go look at it, all of their Halloween that they had put out in July, I think it was all picked over. There was nothing left by the time they put out Stranger Things. I mean, there were like some soaps and some candles, but they didn't have any of their pedestals or anything like that. And I feel like that's really early to be picked over. Like, I feel like they're missing out on some spooky coin. And especially for the people who shop for Halloween at the usual time, like just your everyday people who are going and shopping for Halloween and stop in and, you know, late August, like after back to school is when they're looking to shop for Halloween, or September, those months where they're not, I mean, nowadays it may be different, but I know for a lot of people, they don't even think about Halloween until after back to school. But for us, you know, spooky nerds out there, we love a good early Halloween season. And we're hunting early. We're getting all the goods, like the good spooky goods. We get them early. But for a lot of people, they go at usual times, you know. And that's fine. But I feel like they were missing out on that spooky coin because they were all sold out of their stuff by the time it was August. So I don't know. I'm not sure. Or they weren't, like, when they were doing 2 rounds of Halloween, part of me wonders if maybe the second round didn't do as well because people thought they had already put out Halloween. Like, they checked them off their list. Like, Bath & Body Works Halloween is already done, already seen it, done. So any new items that came out, people just, like, in their head, you know, thought, like, I already saw Halloween at Bath & Body Works, next, moving on. And also worth mentioning is later in the season, there's more competition. There are more stores putting stuff out. So longest story longer, I don't know if this is just a regular good old fashioned Bath & Body Works Halloween launch, but maybe they're bumping it up a little bit earlier. Or if this is a Summerween themed launch where it's got, you know, pineapples or, you know, different jack-o'-lantern fruits and, you know, spooky skull ice cream cones. And so I don't know if it's like an actual Summerween launch or if it's just, maybe we get one scent that's more of a, like a Summerween scent. And then the rest of them are like the classic scents that we get from them every year. There's always some sort of green apple scent, which if they change the green apple scent this year, I'm going to be so devastated because I am out of my, what was the one called last year? Candy apple or green apple cauldron or whatever it was last year when they put the bergamot in with the apple scent. Oh my gosh, I'm almost out. I'm almost out of my lotions. I'm almost out of everything. And if they change it back to that super sweet smelling apple scent, I'm gonna be so sad. I need that little bit of citrus in there to brighten it up. It was so good last year. Anyways, that's just me nerding out. Some people are saying we are actually getting a Summerween line that is actually Summerween themed, but I'm not too sure. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not gonna say for sure one way or the other because I don't know. But if you do have any information, if you are inside our spooky family, you want to drop a little hint down in the comments, I won't be mad about it. I don't think any of us will be mad about it. But I don't know if I see a Summerween themed launch coming out. As much as I think we're going to get just a general Halloween launch and they may promote it as Summerween or have it in some of their, like in their emails, like Summerween, like Summerween is here or something like that, but it's not actually going to be Summerween themed. I do think it's going to be earlier, whatever it is. I think it's going to be June, possibly. I don't know how soon though. I don't know. It all depends on their semi-annual sale because they do their semi-annual sale first, then Halloween. But then they may do an online launch regardless early. And the reason I think Halloween's going to come out earlier is because allegedly they're doing a Christmas in July launch. Allegedly. And there's this blog, I'll link it in the description for you. This blog every year comes through with the leaks. Every year I see all the covers and like all the candle packaging and the soap packaging. I don't know how they get their information. They must have some sort of insider information, but they always get the packaging earlier and earlier than anyone that I know. And they put it out there on this blog. I'll link the blog in the description so you can keep up with everything because they have up to date everything with Bath & Body Works. I've heard about this Christmas in July happening. So if Christmas in July happens, when is Halloween happening? Because Halloween normally happens after the 4th of July at Bath & Body Works. I mean, they could split it up. They could do their usual right after 4th of July Halloween launch and then do Christmas in July around the 25th-ish of July because, you know, 25th. I don't know if it's going to be an in-your-face Summerween line. I think, personally, It's probably just going to be Halloween. We may get like a little pocket back holder that will be like an ice cream skull guy or something. I hope. Or maybe like a little jack-o'-lantern watermelon or something like that. You know what I mean? Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think we're getting a Summerween line? Or if you know we're getting one, let me know in the comments. Or is it just early Halloween with a couple of little summery things in there? Because I think that might be what we get. It's like the Halloween theme with a couple of summery things in there. So, anyways, that's my prediction. And for now, I'm sticking to it until I have more information. But this is all allegedly, like, I don't know anything for sure. We're going to go stop by At Home. I don't think we're going to do that today. But we're going to do that in this video to see what they have. I've seen some people post that their At Home is already starting to get stuff out, like real Halloween out at their At Home stores. So that's exciting. I don't think it's going to be here. Usually the East Coast gets their Halloween first. Then it seems to move that direction. I feel like California, West Coast, they tend to get it last. But I don't know. Maybe it's just how they distribute things. I don't know. I'm not going to hold my breath for all Halloween stuff, but it's been a couple weeks since they put out the beginnings of Halloween, like their big skeleton guy and all that. So we're going to go check it out, and hopefully they have it. I haven't looked online because honestly, I was tired of getting disappointed. What else? Cracker Barrel. I already talked about Cracker Barrel. If you watched my Summerween bedroom decorate with me, I talked about Cracker Barrel and how they did their online release. I know some of this stuff got picked over, which is to be expected. And what else? We got to turn in here. We're almost there. What else, Mr. Skeleton? What else? HomeGoods is slammed. And I mean the full Michael's, HomeGoods, TJ Maxx, in Sierra. We now have a Sierra, which I think is like, it's owned by, is it lunchtime? No, it's 1:50 on a Monday. What is going on? I'm so confused. I ended up ordering the Tombstone coffin guy with The Exorcist. We ended up getting that. It'll fit perfectly in my graveyard section. So we're going to start there. And then we'll see all the spooky town that comes out and go from there. Anyways, we're going into Michael's and HomeGoods. And it's a HomeGoods TJ Maxx hybrid. If you know, this is the home of the Elder Wasp. If you know, you know. If you don't know, first of all, welcome to the spooky family. We're excited to have you. The Elder Wasp is this little mud dauber wasp's nest cocoon thing that lives on the side of this building. And it's been there for literal years. I don't even know if there's a wasp that lives in there because we walk so fast every time we go by it. But if there is one that lives in there, it is so old because we've been around here every year for all these years, Halloween hunting out here. And so we call him the Elder Wasp because he's got to be old. If he's living in there, then he's retired. Anyways, Mr. Skeleton, we secured the spooky goods. It's in the trunk because I had to run in really quickly to HomeGoods. Nothing at HomeGoods yet. Looks like they're getting a lot of bedding and stuff in. Most likely for back to school kind of stuff. And you know what? I didn't even see that big of a section for 4th of July. It was like a little picked over section. I don't know. Maybe they are putting out Halloween early. This is so bizarre. I have to take off my sunglasses. That's how dark it is. What is going on? I'm not trying to get caught up in a freaking tornado just to get some spooky town. Although, it sounds like something I would do. But, Mr. Skeleton, hold on. Keep your seatbelt on, sir. So anyways, we're going to go home. We're going to bust open this spooky town. I want to light it up. I want to see it. I looked at Michael's, by the way. They didn't have any other spooky town out. It's all in the back for pickup. So, bummer. Hey, everyone. It is another day. Halloween decor stalking at this point, Mr. Skeleton. We still have not seen Halloween at home. And it's killing me. It's killing me. So we survived the storms the other night. If you had bad storms in your area, I hope everyone's okay and you're safe and everything's, you know, your animals are safe, all that. Everything's good, I'm hoping. And we got major wind. I mean, I'm talking, we've got a lot of trees down in the area. But other than that, we didn't have any tornadoes or anything yet, knock on wood. And I didn't go home and show my Spooky Town stuff because when I got home, we got this severe, I don't know, it was like a special weather alert or something. It wasn't even like severe thunderstorm. It was like a special, I don't know, some weird alert that it was giving me anxiety, clearly. So we went and picked up Lucian early from daycare. He only goes part-time, so I feel bad picking him up early. But at the same time, I wasn't messing around with these storms. We picked him up early. We were hoping to beat the storm. And guess what, y'all? We didn't. I was a drowned rat. I was in that rain trying to buckle Lucian in, and it was pouring down rain. Oh man, it was a delight. Anyways, we're back, and it's another day stalking Halloween at home. And did I go online and look to see if they had it in stores? I sure did. Did it say they had it in stores? No. It says it's not in stores yet here. But are we still going? You know we are. We can't help it. Like I said, I'm stalking it at this point. So we're at least going to go and see if they're clearing out any aisles, clearancing anything out, or if there's any room that they're making for potential. I mean, because they have to make room for this stuff, because it's like a huge skeleton is one of the things that's part of this early line. So I'm thinking they're going to have to clear out some sort of middle part of the store. So Dallas and I talked about it this year, and there are, you know, I'm always looking for dark decor and bedding and stuff for the spooky kitchen and all that kind of stuff. But this year, I think I want to hone in on some of my themes, you know, like my graveyard theme, because I feel like my graveyard theme kind of transfers over to my all year dark decor. Also my witchy theme, my in-your-face Halloween kitchen. I might get a new sign this year. I got a new sign last year though, so I don't know if I'll get a new one this year, but I like to switch it up. So we might. I don't know. We'll see what's out there. But I like getting some little in-your-face Halloween stuff, especially if they have any vintage looking pieces this year. I'll probably grab some of those. But as far as bigger items, we're kind of honing it in a little bit more, or like candelabras, that kind of stuff. I have a lot of that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I'm trying to hone it in this year. So we may focus. I mean, we're still going to do all the hunting because I'm not going to miss out. If there's something, there is a candelabra I'm really looking for that I didn't get last year. The bat one, if you know, I've talked about it. It's like a metal bat one. So I'm looking for that one. But some of the little trinkets, I have so many little trinkets and little bats and stuff like that. But I don't know. I say this every year. And then we end up here. Stalking Halloween at home. Anyways, we're going in. All right. I wasn't expecting to see anything, but then also I was kind of hoping we would see something, anything at all. And we didn't. No surprise, no surprise. I knew there wasn't anything there, but I thought maybe they were clearing out a little area. Maybe we could take a little gander, a little peek like we did last time in the little back. I didn't go back in the back area, okay? I didn't get that crazy, everybody. I did like kind of stand back and do what I did last time, where I kind of slowly walked by the little back area, the little warehouse back area with all the back stock stuff. I looked back there, and once again, it was all, but they were different lawn chairs, but once again, all lawn chairs, or, you know, like patio furniture stuff. And so they did have tigers. The Tiger King collection was at oh, but there was another update. I wanted to mention this. I did hear somewhere in the grapevine, somebody said, an insider said, Michael's will have Halloween out starting in 3 weeks, which gets me the most excited. So that means Michael's is going to have Halloween in June. And I think it may end up, I don't know for sure, but I wonder if it'll end up being like last year, where they put out that line super early, that hippie, what was it? Hippie Hollow, right? I think that's what it's called. Where it's all like the hippie peace signs and the psychedelic looking, you know, disco ball, Hippie Hollow. If you know, you know. And it was kind of like a summery color, pinks and yellows and oranges, fuchsias. It was kind of like a summery Halloween looking line. So I wonder if they're going to do something similar this year, where they put out a line before anything else comes out, and then later they do their full-blown Halloween extravaganza. I don't know, but it wouldn't surprise me. But yeah, at least we've got Michael's coming out soon. Their Spooky Town is already available for pickup. We've got Cracker Barrel online. We've got rumors from Bath & Body Works, a possible Summerween line, although I think it's just going to be their early Halloween line, and they might throw a summery scent in there, or one that could be considered summery. But yeah, I think we're going to see maybe some early HomeGoods, hopefully. Anyways, we've got Spooky Town to unbox, so I'll see ya when I see ya. All right, here's what I got. This Spooky Town, what are they calling this guy? Oh, it requires batteries. I thought you plug it in. Well, that's even better. I kind of like the battery idea, but that means I gotta go get batteries. 3 AA, oh Lord help me. All right, everyone, it's a miracle. We found 3 AA batteries. I don't even know, am I even in? I think we left off figuring out what they're calling this. Lighted coffin is all they're calling it. Number 20, lighted coffin. This is what it looks like in here. Let me see if I can get it without the glare. This is what it looks like. We got a coffin. This big old, I think it's like, I don't know if it's like a mausoleum or, well, I'm going to call Dracula in there in the coffin. That's supposed to light up. It's just giving me major Dracula vibes. I don't know if that's the whole idea, but I love everything about it. And I think it is, because the whole theme this year, because the rest of the line has a lot of Count Dracula stuff. The Monster House has a whole little Dracula area. The coffin, like the candy corn, what are they calling it? Candy corn something. Candy corn factory, I think is what it is. No, candy corn fang factory, I think is what it is. And it's got Dracula there. So, yeah, I think that might be a theme this year, which gets me the most excited. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's just a little piece of cardboard moving. It looked like a freaking spider, which would have been appropriate. I don't even know that I could be mad if there was a spider in here, but it's just like a little dangly piece of cardboard. Let's unbox this. Let's look at this guy. I'm trying to be careful. Oh, I see there's no one in the coffin. It's just a little jiggly spring thing. So here's the coffin. I don't know if you can see the springs in there, but there's some little springs in there that make it jiggle. Love the candelabra. Oh, she's got blood coming out of her mouth. Okay, so now, it's got a freaking screw in it. I'm gonna unscrew this with the tiniest little screw and the tiniest little screwdriver. And then we can officially put our batteries in and then watch this baby light up. It got dark all of a sudden. Is it supposed to rain?
Good afternoon, Jade. No rain is expected tonight. By the way, you have 2 new notifications. Do you want to hear them?
No. The hell? Am I doing this? Oh. Simply lift. I was trying to do the whole like slide and it's doing too much. Just doing way too much. Okay, all these batteries go the same direction. I'm so confused. The heck? This is AA, right? AA. AA, right? AA. Okay. Now this freaking thing won't fit on. Come on, Jade, be smarter than the plastic. I don't want to break it though. Why is this not going on? Do we need it to go on anyway? Yeah, eventually. Is this the wrong battery though? Like what's the deal? Are there different sizes? Oh wait, no, I got it. That was way easier than, I don't know what happened, it just clicked. Okay, let's light this baby up. Should we go? I want to go in the dark, but we'll go in the dark after I show you in the light. Let's do this. Ready? All right, here we go. Wait, is it supposed to make noise? What's the middle one? Oh, the middle one's for, okay, I see how it works. There it is, in all of its glory. All right, here it is. This is gonna look so cool in my graveyard. I love anything with lights and anything that I don't have to add lights to. All right, so now I have to attempt to put this all back. Maybe I should have paid attention to what I was doing. Well, let me double check my notes, make sure we talked about everything I wanted to talk about. Cracker Barrel, we talked about. Limax at Michael's, at home, Bath & Body Works rumors, and we talked about all that. So we talked about all the spooky things I wanted to talk about. We'll continue to maybe do some little vlogs here and there and check in where we can go check at home, talk about new and exciting rumors or leaks or anything like that. And yeah, we can continue to stalk Halloween until we find it. I think we're gonna have a solid Halloween in June this year, which gets me the most excited, and a really good summer week. So anyways, I'm just excited that we're actually able to go pick up some sort of Halloween thing. Our very first Halloween decoration for 2025 was actually able to get in May, which is just crazy. I'm so excited. Anyways, now that we've got this all packed up and ready for spooky season, I'm now really excited about Spooky Town.
All right, hey everyone. So I've been in the process of editing this video throughout the day. And of course, every second of this pre-Halloween, or basically it's early Halloween at this point, early Halloween season, because we're straight up seeing Halloween out there. Every single day, I feel like there's something new coming out. A little leak here, maybe a little pillow, a little spooky mug, or maybe a full line, or half of a little beginner line, or I don't even know what we're seeing out there. But all sorts of Halloween stuff is coming out right now. So I wanted to update you guys because it's been a couple of days since we went out on the hunt to at home and saw absolutely freaking nothing. But I've been seeing out there in the spooky world, people are seeing spooky mugs at HomeGoods. There was a Summerween pillow spotting at HomeGoods where somebody saw a ghosty pillow with an inner tube around it. What else did I see? Oh, and then the Michael's Spooky Town, their stuff was only available for pickup at first. Now it's available for shipping. Pottery Barn online, they posted their Halloween stuff, so we're going to take a gander at that because I saw a couple of things that I'm dying literally to show you. And then also, Target put out a couple of things, like just a little bit of their hide and eek boutique line. Let me put down my phone because we're going to take a little gander. So let's talk about Pottery Barn online. We're probably not going to see Pottery Barn in the flesh Halloween until August. Usually it's late August, but you never know. It could be earlier, but I still don't think it's going to be earlier than August. So it may just be early August if it comes out earlier than usual, but I'm going to predict August. Anyways, they did put their stuff online. There are some repeats from last year and the last several years, and then they have a couple new things, or at least I don't remember seeing these things. So they brought back these ceramic ghosties, this kind of terracotta style situation they brought back this year. And then they have some ghosties. I feel like they always have a lot of little ghosties. The little ghosty cloche is so cute. I don't remember seeing this last year. These little ghosty cloches. They light up. They're super cute. I feel like this could be a really cute DIY. Not for me because I can't do DIY to save my life. And then like, look at this cute little, they usually have these ghosties, but look at this cute little one with the hat and the broom. That is so cute. But again, I feel like, I think I mentioned this last year because we saw these cauldrons with these, it looked like ornaments, like iridescent ornaments in a cauldron that looked like bubbles. And it very much looked like a DIY that would be out there. I'm sure it is somewhere. I feel like we're seeing a lot of DIY looking things being sold in stores. I know in reality, a lot of things can be DIY'd, but I feel like we're seeing a lot of that kind of stuff more in the last couple of years. I don't know if anyone else has noticed that. And okay, they brought back the terracotta pumpkins, but I do not remember them having the black terracotta last year. The black looks really cool though. Like look at it with the like sitting on the stone steps. It looks so cool with that monochromatic look. Oh, I love that. And then they've got a lot of their barware. I feel like we saw a lot of the skeleton barware last year. Also, they brought back the ghost mirror this year. The mirror that looks like a regular mirror and then you turn it on and it has a ghost, a sheet ghost. I love this mirror. I just wish the frame was more intricate looking, like had more detail, more Victorian Gothic look. I don't know if anyone else feels the same way. It just looks a little more modern to me than I'm really wanting. I don't want to take up too much time because I got to edit this and I want to get this out tonight. Okay, this was what I wanted to show you guys. These plant stands, skeleton plant stands. I feel like this is one of those good all year round dark pieces that'd be perfect for an outdoor garden, like your dark garden or your Gothic garden, or even inside with like a faux plant on it or whatever you want to do. I just love the skeleton hands on a plant stand. I love this whole concept. I don't remember seeing these last year. Are these new? Does it say they're new, or did I just miss them last year? I may have missed them last year. That's a possibility. Wait, where are those? Thanks. Oh, they're right here. It doesn't say that they're new. Maybe they already had them and I thought they were more like bowl holders, because I've seen the skeleton hands that hold the bowls, but I haven't seen the plant stands before, and I love the whole concept. So I guess maybe they've already had them and I just didn't realize it. They've got more ghosts, hanging ghosts. They've got pillows. I loved this. I feel like they had this last year. It says it's new, but I feel like I remember seeing this last year, this branchy candelabra, which is really pretty. This is a spider chandelier. I thought this was just a black chandelier that they were just throwing in Halloween, but it's got spiders. What? I feel like it's only $69. I was going to say, if this is over a couple $100, they could have gotten more detailed with those spiders. But for $69, okay, I can see it. I can see it. Okay, I saw these guys, these skeletons, and I'm really intrigued by these skeletons and the look of them. Like, I like that they look different and they light up, and I don't know if I love them, or this one is not my favorite with the eyelashes, and I don't understand. So oh man, these faux black pumpkins are beautiful. Wow. Oh, they've got them with the skeletons too. I feel like this is new too. Mrs. Bones or Ms. Bones. I'm sorry. With the eyelashes, the skeletons with the eyelashes. I did not have that in my predictions for 2025, but here we are. Okay. There's Pottery Barn. I hope I didn't go too fast. If you want to see more of it, head to the website. They've got a ton of Halloween out. This is probably the most Halloween I've seen. Like, this looks like a whole collection. So my picks, I'm really loving the skeleton plant holders and these black terracotta pumpkins but I don't know if I want them for my house. I mean, maybe I do. I love them, but I love them mainly with that stone floor or stairs. If I had stone stairs like this, I would be buying these in a heartbeat, but I'm sure they're pretty expensive. Yeah, they're pretty. I've seen them in person. They are very, very nice quality, where some of the other stores that have put out terracotta stuff, it definitely looks its price. You can definitely tell they don't look anything like this. They don't have that eerie kind of crusty vibe that I like about these. I love that crustiness. Give me the crustiness, everybody. All right, so let's talk about Target. So today I saw that Target started putting out their Halloween stuff. It's their early Halloween stuff. They're going to get more out later. That's what I understand from, I think it said somewhere on the website. Where did this? I don't want to lose my spot, but it said something like, more is coming later. Oh yeah, check back for the full collection later this summer. Usually I feel like you start seeing the full collection online around, I want to say it was around August. Maybe it was end of July. I don't know. I need to go to my, I'm searching Halloween decor in the search box. And then I go by brand and I select the Target brands. And that's how I get most of the stuff to pull up. So they have these little plushy guys. The birds are back. We've got these little plushy guys. And then they got a couple of their blow molds out. There's this witchy gal, so I gotta hone in on my blow molds, everybody. I have a Halloween blow mold problem. Like, we're at max capacity with Halloween blow mold storage. So I have to choose wisely. And some of these this year are really cutesy. Like this, I always get a witch one. But I don't know how I feel about her. And I do like Lewis. Lewis is their little jack-o'-lantern guy at Target. And then there's this ghosty guy. I really want to see these in the flesh, though. Okay, so then they brought back the wall decals this year. Unframed wall art. I call them wall decals, even though they're not. They're like these plastic. Last year they had them kind of this vintage Halloween 80s, 90s theme. If you know, you know. Oh man, they were so good. More like this neon. Oh man, I loved them. This year they have a Frankenstein, a skeleton, and a witch. And I feel like they're a little more cartoony this year. And then they've also, once again, they've got the birds. I talked about the birds. They've got those back. And then they've got a lot of these hanging animatronic guys this year. This one cries. I don't know. What are we looking at here?
Candy. The dog barked and I dropped it on the ground. Then the dog ate it.
Okay, so we've got this emo ghost is what we're that's what we're looking at, everybody. And then there's this alien guy.
Why are the Earthlings wearing costumes?
Okay, and then we've got this. Okay, this one I thought might be cute for Halloween. I feel like, can you turn the sound off? I'm like, she's kind of annoying, but whatever. She's cute. And I don't know. Okay, what's this werewolf?
I always feel like I get myself into some hairy situations.
And then I liked this guy.
I was almost late for Halloween. I got here just in the nick of time.
So then I saw a couple things from last year on here. Some of these threshold pieces. They've got this table runner, candle. They have, they had some rugs. But I think are these from last year? I don't know. And then some throw pillows. And I know these are from last year because I remember seeing them. The In the Dark of Night theme. The red velvet and black velvet pumpkins. I remember all these from last year. Oh, people are walking by my house. I was like, who's outside? And then these pillows. These little ghosty pillows, the neon ones. These are all from last year. But yeah, their mugs are on sale from last year. A lot of stuff's on sale from last year. I think we saw everything other than the cat costumes. This is a sushi costume. Oh, Lord. Okay, we're now down. What is that? Cat toys. We're down a whole different portal now. But yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to mention. I wasn't going to come back on here, but I had to talk about Pottery Barn and Target because those are some decent collections they just put out. And I couldn't wait for my next video to mention it. I wanted to talk about it right now. So we've got 2 more code oranges, everybody. We've got Pottery Barn, Target, and then potential code oranges. Check your HomeGoods, TJ Maxx, Marshalls. I believe they already have Halloween online at those places, but they usually have some sort of Halloween stuff on their websites throughout the year. Some new stuff, some old stuff. But the new stuff, Pottery Barn and Target. And then check your at-home stores because they're getting stuff out too. So, man, my throat is bone dry for whatever reason. Oh, probably because I've been jabbing my jaws. Anyways, I'm going to hop off here because I want to get this edited and posted tonight if at all possible. And it's already 8:46 right now as we speak. So I'm going to finish editing this. And yeah, I'm going to do my outro though. I did film an outro the other day and little Lachlan is in it. So I'm going to put that outro in there because you can see how big he's getting. He's so freaking cute. So I want you to see him. So I'm going to post that outro. So instead of doing an outro here, we're going to jump back to the outro that I already filmed. So I'm going to post that here, but happy hunting, everybody. Hope you're having an amazing pre-Halloween season, but I'm going to do the outro here. Here's the outro. Here it is. Anyways, that is it for this video. I just wanted to hop on here, do a little pre-Halloween vlog, and hang out, chat about Halloween rumors, code oranges, and do a little Halloween decoration pickup. Anyways, thank you so much for hanging out here and doing all the pre-Halloween things with me and baby Lachlan. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you can give it a thumbs up. Say hey, ghoul, hey, down in the comments because you know I love talking to you. And yeah, anything else you want to talk about, any of the rumors we talked about, anything you might be getting from Spooky Town or anything you liked from Spooky Town this year that we've seen so far. Also, any other leaks you've heard about or any rumors, or maybe you work somewhere and have some insider information, let me know down in the comments. And yeah, also let me know if you're at home, is Halloween yet? What they're getting in. Are they getting in the early stuff? Are they getting in all sorts of little, like their early Halloween stuff, but not just the big items, like all the little items? Let me know in the comments. And yeah, anyways, thank you so much for hanging out here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Say bye. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye, bye. Bye, bye, bye. What are you looking at, huh? Oh, you see food. Okay.